Hello everyone. It's December the 15th, 2020. I'm trying to work my way over to Shaw Avenue here. This is not Shaw, as I was asked about Shaw Avenue School. So I'm going to go down around the bend here and just try to drive up Shaw Avenue slowly. We're coming down to Walnut here. And to be honest, I'm not sure the name of the street that I'm on, and there's no street sign telling a name. Again, if anybody watches it, sees where I'm coming out at, the post office is to my left. Church, two churches in front of me, and a church right next to me. If anybody would know the name of the street that I'm on, please tell me. But I'm going to go over and try to take a ride up Shaw. Here's Sunray and the other Sunray storage building. When I was little, that was Keys Distributing. But here's where we're coming up on Shaw Avenue. I'm going to try to get pulled over here because I got cars coming in behind me. And I just want to take it slow to be able to film. Now, while I'm here, I remember when this red building, which is Foster and Sons Janitorial Supplies, that was a Greyhound bus station. The church behind it, I remember when that church was built. Yeah, and the barber shop across the street. The old fire hydrant. I remember when Mr. Palm's TV and radio used to be in there. But this is all... I was down here a little while ago. I have a very short video up of down here. I think the school in question was on that lot. I'm not real sure because I never went there. There's Crown Art Gallery. But I think the school in question was here on this lot. Shaw Avenue School. I'm not 100% certain. But I'm going to try to drive up the length of Shaw Avenue. Just show everybody what's here. What I was asked about specifically was Shaw Avenue School, and I don't have the answers, of what came in there afterwards or anything like that. I remember this little building when my wife was pregnant with our son back in '79. That used to be where we came for her to get her checkups. And we have the Young Scholars of Mckeesport Charter School. Hey, that's good. I'm trying to stay over. I got another car coming up the street. Up here used to be the Swedish Singing Society. The blue front building here. And the next one over, 432 there, that was the Schwinn Bicycle Shop. And I have a next door neighbor who has a picture of this corner building, old black and white photo when it was a boarding house. I don't know how old that photo is, but I don't believe it was a boarding house when I grew up, and I was born in '61. Beautiful one-bedroom apartments, 412-219-4715. In case anyone is interested. I hear another car coming. Try to stay over out of the way. Or a truck, I think. Can you imagine? That's a school bus. I'm trying to get out of the school bus's way. School bus was turning up Jenny Lynn Street. Okay. See, I'm not sure where Shaw Avenue School was. So I'm guessing. I think this was all homes at one time. Got another car coming. And that building there, you see the roof has holes down in it. I remember a friend of mine lived there, and whoever rented it out, it was sleeping rooms only. Back in the 80s. Man, it sounds so far-fetched that I say that. Back in the 80s. But this is Shaw. I'm going to try to take Shaw all the way over. That was where we used to come get our pictures taken when I was in the high school. Look at these poor old homes. Wow. Ooh, nice pothole. New Beginnings Ministries is here now. Was this the, and again, I don't know. Could this be the school they were talking about? I can't read it. I don't know. Could that be the school I was asked about? I gotta get pulled over. I got a car coming. Which was in a big hurry. But I don't know. Is that the school that was talked about? That I was asked about? I hope if the person who asked, I hope they leave a message to tell me, because I do not know. Empty lots now. Coming down onto Corson Street. And I will take Shaw up and over. I remember when the policeman, this is the little memorial for him. I know him personally. His name was, I don't know his real name. We all called him Pooh. Yeah, but that's the little memorial they did for him. Another car coming behind me. It turned. But this is Shaw. This, I think, is Union Avenue. I think. But this is still Shaw. Okay. Enterprise. I assume, well, to me, that's an alley. There's the school down there, the old school building, which I think has been turned into a senior living space. This is Bridge Street, Bridge and Shaw. Now we go down over the hill. Comes down onto White Street. I actually did a video yesterday going up White Street, and this is White, but I'm going to do a U-turn here and go back up Shaw. Yeah, all empty. I think the oh, I'm sorry. I think the street up there is Hazel, but I'm not 100% sure. Try to go back up and across Shaw just to try to get as much of it in as I can. Shaw and White. You know, I don't do these because I'm trying to show the bad side of my town. No, that's not why I do them. I grew up here. I was born in '61. I would love to see business come back into my town and not see sights like this. I'll be 60 in 2 months. I think I'm too old to move and buy another home and start again. Not that no, that's wrong to say. I was going to say not that I wouldn't want to, but I don't want to because this is my town. This is where I grew up, raised my kids here, have grandchildren and family still close around here. Empties. Just to try to show them. And got a car coming. As much as I try not to get other people and their cars in my videos because that upsets people. Okay, I cannot go up Shaw from here. Do not enter. I will tell you this. I got told by one of the older people that used to live around here that part of Shaw up over that rise, and I'm going to turn away because of the car, was at one time called Millionaire's Row. I don't remember that, but that's why I got told that, oh geez, probably 15, 20 years ago. So I'll take the street behind it, which is 6th Street, and try to come back up to it down the other end of this block. I remember when these apartments were put in, used to be homes, and I got a car coming behind me. I'll try to get over here. Hopefully they'll go around me. Okay, they're going in the parking lot behind me, so that's good. Yeah, I remember when these apartments were built. Used to be all big old homes like what we got here. But I think I can make a left here and go back up onto Shaw. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when all these apartments were built, tore down all the old buildings. Supposed to have been the revival of Mckeesport. I went up there a week or so ago and threw all those homes up that way are empty. This is Grant. And I know the next one's Jenny Lind. Yeah, I mentioned on the way up, a neighbor of mine has a picture of this building back at that doorway back there, the rounded top doorway. People standing there when that whole building was a boarding house. But it's an old black and white photo. I couldn't tell you what year that picture was taken. Sinclair Street, going down into town. I got another car coming, so I'll get over again. I don't know if you can read it, because I can't read it in the camera. That Nicholas Church, parking only. But they have a stop sign. I do not. And they have to put a fencing up in front of the entrance to the church. It's a shame. Okay. Try to stay over next to the curb here and sit for a minute. That, I believe, is still called the Coker Building. I don't have a clue what they do in there. Business of some type. The yellow structure standing up is one of the crossing tires for the railroad that used to swing right through here. The railroad swung. The reason that building has a slant built on this end, 45-degree angle, we'll say, the tracks went through when that little one-floor building was not there. And they swung through this little park that's here and back over that way behind the old Immels. In fact, there's a picture that floats around on the internet, I've seen it more than once, of an Elko FA engine unit sitting under the Immels sign, which you can just see the top of over there. But since I mentioned it, I'll try to drive over and get the Immels sign if I don't run out of space. Because that's the end of Shaw. See if I can catch that. But the railroad tracks used to swing right through here, swing right through this park. The reason that building is built with that angle on this end of it is the tracks went right through here and over behind what is now the Sunray building, which used to be Keys Distributing. Alright, we'll try to swing up. Okay, and 6th is a one-way out. I can't go up there. So I'll go up 5th and try to come around. Remember the bank building? This used to be a bank. Is the name still up top? Yeah. Western Pennsylvania Bank. And I'm allowed to make a turn on red, so I will. CVS Pharmacy. Who remembers shopping down here? I've come up Fifth Avenue more than once with my films. But who remembers shopping down here? I do. With my parents. Does anybody remember when this was G.C. Murphy's? And on the first floor there was a lunch counter in the back. And upstairs there was a restaurant. Long time ago. Those trains that I mentioned swung right through here before the executive building was built. Before Midtown Plaza was built. We had Balsamos about right where I'm viewing there on the left. And the train swung right through here. Actually swung through here. That building's in the way now. But I'm going to try to go up and around to take you back to show you where they drove through. Well, they rolled through, drove through. How should I describe it? You know, I didn't realize the last time I was here, there's still a Goodman's sign on the building. Right there. Goodman's Jewelry. I didn't realize that. Okay. And the Mckeesport YMCA, which naturally is no longer the YMCA. Went there as a kid a whole lot. And this is 6th. Shows up where the next street up. I remember when the red building here was Johnson the Florist. And Sam the Barber used to be right over there. And I'm not going to be able to turn in where I want to because they're working on the building. Maybe I can get parked over here to show you. Yeah, the executive building, the trains used to come, right through where it's sitting. But I will try to get the Immel sign. There is a picture that I've seen on the internet more than once of an Elko PA diesel engine. I'm sorry, not a PA, that's passenger. FA diesel engine sitting under that Immel sign when the tracks came through here. But when the tracks came through here, again, the executive building wasn't there. The tracks went through right where it's built up. And the reason that the old Immel's building is built on a slant is the tracks curved through here and it was next to the tracks. Long time ago. But I'll tell you what, I'll leave my camera on as long as it will. I don't know how much room I have before it'll automatically shut off. I'm glad to see they're working on the building. I mean, as I said, I would rather see business come back to my town. And I call it my town because I live here. Trying to figure out where I can go that I haven't already got recently. Let's try here. This is Ringgold Street. And 5th Avenue over there. If I get in the right position, you can see the Senior Care Plaza sign right there. When it was built, that was the Sheraton Hotel, or I don't know if it was called a Motor Inn or just a Sheraton Hotel. So many things have changed through the years here. Coming down the same roads that I've already done, I'll just be repeating myself on a whole lot of things. But I will here. I remember Eaton Park over there when they used to have the big boy out front, the little, up on the pole, the little boy holding the big burger. Yeah. Open daily, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. If my camera has the room, I'm going to try to swing up Evans and come down that road that I think is Hazel. I know it's a one-way down, so I'm not going to turn onto it down here. I got to go up past the hospital and then swing over to come back down it. And yeah, this is Hazel. This is definitely Hazel. I'm going to try to swing up to come down there. And Mckeesport, here's a question for everybody. Do y'all remember when they used to put Christmas lights up and down there to make a Christmas tree in the holidays? I do. Anybody remember when the emergency room was up around this garage, in the back side of the garage, on the first floor? Alright. Let's see if we can swing over to Hazel and down. I know that goes down to Hazel, but I think I can also get to it from the next street up. It's the same up here as it is all over town. People have just left. It's a shame. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can't get over to Hazel from here. I thought I could. Maybe I can. We're gonna find out real quick. Nope, it's blocked off. So I gotta use the lower road to get over to Hazel and down. I thought we used to be able to get onto it that way. Poor old house. I'll catch the buildings a little bit in the park. You know, I hope Hazel is passable. I didn't expect it to be blocked off up on the upper road here. But you gotta be able to access it somehow. That road still comes down and it's one way. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we were down there. And that's Shaw going up. I would assume there was homes here at one time. And I don't